What is going on, guys? We are back filming another video with the Lexus. I was hoping that this video was going to be me showing you the car on the new wheels, because that's how I ended off the last video. But we're actually back in the garage pulling it apart to switch some shit around. So initially when I got the kit, the triple bellows were on the rear and the double bellows were on the front, and that's how it had been on the car previously. Okay, we'll just do it like that. If that's how it was set up before and they had no issues with it, whatever, we'll do that. But then once it's on the car, kind of doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense in the first place, but the front airs up really slow. It doesn't air up very high. And then the rear airs up stupid high and it airs up really fast. So today we're pulling it apart. We're going to switch them over so that we can ideally run less pressure in the front and basically be at a more normal setup and be more convenient too, because it takes a lot of air to air up the front. So yeah, pulling everything apart, switching them over, and then we are probably going to attempt to roll the fenders today, which we're going to cut them and then roll them. So we'll see how that goes. So update, I ripped the fender liner out, and I also tried to hot boy it into my fucking driveway and pulled this part of the fender out and then had to knock it back into place, and of course the paint had to chip. So I'm that guy now with shit fenders. Fender's still straight, just missing a little bit of paint on the corner, which sucks, but we'll fix it eventually. It's a lot easier than the first time I'm bolting this shit, huh?
Yeah, thankfully. Shit, real. Kind of blow up my face, I know it.
Startled me.
Me too.
I don't think it's supposed to do that, buddy.
A little flaccid.
Dang, you having some problems there, Steph?
Story of my life. Broken.
Damn.
Come on, grab his shaft. Now tell me why it's not broken when Houston grabs it.
Very close.
Yeah, the triple's just a little bit higher. A little bit taller? Yeah. Well, because the actual bag assembly itself is taller.
No, but it should still compress down to be the same size. Like this should compress enough to be the same size. We didn't adjust anything.
You sure?
Yeah. It's showing the same amount of threads up here. That's wild.
Well, I'll
think
be
of that.
damned.
I didn't think it would actually make it any bigger. But it does.
Maybe that's why it was so low in the front.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that should be fine, honestly.
Yeah. Should have to adjust it. Because this is already stretched out.
Right.
I mean, essentially, if that compresses, that's the height of it.
Yep.
And when you raise it, plus some, because it'll actually lift once it's inflated.
And it should take more pressure to raise it in the rear now as opposed to 40 psi.
No.
You don't think?
In theory, you would think, but no.
Just because there's no weight back there?
There's no weight back there. You give a shit about going very high in the back anyway, do you?
Not particularly.
Air and pressure.
No air's going in.
No air's going in?
Nope.
You making noise?
Nope. It's going up a lot faster though.
A lot easier.
How high is it right now?
At the tire.
Okay.
Like,
That's way higher.
yeah.
And that's 115.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Better?
Yeah. Alright, so definitely fixed the issue. The front now airs up with, like, it can go like way higher than it was at only 100 psi, and before it was a 150. So right now I think I'm at right now just under right under 100 psi, and that's looking good. It can go higher than that, and then the rear is right around like 60 right there, and it can go higher than that. So yes.
That's what I said. I thought it was aftermarket.
Alright, it still does the front first, but
That's only 90 pounds.
I know, that's great. Just took the car for a drive. Everything is perfect. The front now only takes like 110 psi to get all the way up, and then the rear is like 80. So it's so much better. You don't need to adjust any dampening or anything. Everything feels good. So all that's left to do now is start cutting fenders.
You just want to be as low as I am.
I really hope that this works. Yeah, I haven't actually shown your car like at all. Talk us through your car.
It's just a car.
It's just a car.
It's on cast wheels. It's not cool. You gotta be on 3-piece wheels to be a baller, you know?
Right, but you've been there and done that. This thing has been through so many different phases. Back in the day, some people may remember this, it was white with big ass blue and chrome AGs on it. It was fucking...
I wanted to take it back to simplicity, man. That was the big thing. Like,
You did. Dude, it looks so good.
Other than my fogged up headlight.
Nobody noticed that until you pointed it out.
That's me. I always notice, just like I got a dent on it somehow.
Steph, talk us through it, because I literally just cut from saying, we're going to cut the car now, and now we're just cutting the car. So why are we cutting the car?
Well, according to your research, cutting it, getting rid of the tabs prevents it from making creases out here, even though your fenders are already creasing. So you said we've got to mark it out and all this fun stuff, and I just decided to say fuck it and start cutting.
Tiny little lip, this can't even fucking see this left there to roll back.
Yeah, without fucking your fenders up.
It's a pretty good car, actually.
Not bad. Not bad for winging it.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, a lot of people think that the heat gun is to heat the metal to rotate it around.
No, it's to change the softness of the paint.
It's the chemistry of the paint.
Rip.
Rip my fucking relay. Yeah, like I was saying, it's to alter the heat, or alter the paint fucking chemistry so it doesn't crack. If that helps feel any better, I've done this like 5 times.
Hey, that is more times than I've done it. You know what's funny? Every single time I've ever like watched a video of somebody rolling fenders, They literally have no idea. Like, I don't think anybody, like, yes, I'm sure people do actually know what they're doing, but there is no, like, actual specific science behind this.
Yeah.
If there is, please let us know in the comments, because we're just, literally feel like everybody just wings it.
Yeah.
And, well, usually people are using phone books and baseball bats.
The general idea of it is, you know, heat the metal, push it, or heat the paint, push it back, and make it smooth so you don't fucking cut tires. I mean, that's the general idea behind it, you know. How well that actually works, I don't know. Push your brakes.
Oh.
Well, I guess I can't go that far.
Is that gonna be a problem?
See? That's what I get.
What? Damn.
It's not even like tight either. Like.
He just came back out.
I know. I don't want to touch it anymore. Motherfucker. That's just making it worse.
Is that like a little divot right there? Huh? Yeah, that's exactly where the tab is. There's like tiniest little bump. But
it's actually in.
Right.
It's not even out, it's in.
That's so weird. But yeah, I guess that's literally like the issue that everybody had run into is by not cutting them out. That is like. After the first roll, we have two severe dimples right here and right here, which is exactly where the holes were for the tabs, which is, from my research, if you cut them out, it helps prevent this. And yeah, this is nowhere near as bad as what I've seen from other people doing it, but if anybody knows a better way to do this, please let me know. Because this, they're, you know, I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but they're visible. And we're going to try and hit it from a slightly different angle to see if we can pull this out, but it like... literally where the two dimples are, it like pulls it under. Yeah, I swear that just made all the difference.
I just want it to come out so it's somewhat not perfect but better. I don't like shit being half-assed.
This is pretty much gone.
I think once this comes out a little bit, it'll hide it.
Yeah, I think it'd be hard to see it in a picture. I mean, obviously if you watch this video, you know, but... it's real close. Thought we ruined my fenders. We're looking pretty good.
It's better, that's for sure. Still a little bit to it, but...
Next episode, full metal wide body, coming soon. Just kidding. In the future though, that is the plan. Just, we'll get this looking pretty decent. Don't worry, if you think that we're like, kind of throwing shit together right now, we kind of are, but eventually it will be done to perfection. We're not gonna afford it.
Not perfect Krispy Kreme.
Is that how you get crispy fenders? Because I should be able to now turn at a lower ride height and not have to worry too much.
Well, if you didn't want to try to ball, like, on the balls, you know.
Yeah, but...
You try to roll around like you're static, which I dig, but...
Yeah. And then I raise it up when I actually need to. That's the point of the air. When you air out, you're supposed to be on the ground. When you air up, you're supposed to be like how the static guys are. And then when you find a speed bump, you go over the speed bump. So it is what it is. Too. But yeah, you can't really see it on camera because I can't get it to focus this close, but it cracked the whole way along here. I'm still gonna post the forum link to the thing that I was going based off of, but so you guys can look. But yeah, if you know a better way to do this, please let me know. Oof, I'll take that little bit out right there. Focus. There you go. Yeah, these. If you own an LS400 and you have perfect fenders that are rolled, tell me how you fucking did it. I think we're all done. The car is sitting at like a really good drive height right now. And I have full lock without fucking anything up or pulling the inside of the fender out anymore. So here's what it looks like. Looks pretty good. And I will probably drive it lower than that, but just if I need to turn, raise it up just a little bit, which now I can do because the air doesn't take 15 years to air up. So I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, well, we're going to end off the video here. We got done with everything. Car seems to be perfect now. I mean, no, it's not perfect, but fenders eventually will be cleaned up. I'm not super worried about it right now. I'm not super bummed, but if anybody does know a more efficient way to do it, please let me know in the comments, because it doesn't seem like there's a better way around it, like where those holes are for the tabs, but it is what it is. Thankfully we switched the bags and they work so much better now, so I'm super happy with that. And the fenders are now at least rolled so I can turn at a low ride height and not worry about, you know, ripping them to shit. Anyway, we're gonna end off the video, and I promise the next video on the Lexus will be when the wheels are on and you get to actually see it like together. So yeah, we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.